Is private investigator work cool? I'm going to tell you the real truth, some surprises in that. I'm also going to talk in terms of security and other professionals within the security and investigation industry, the profession that we work within. Hi, this is Larry Kaye with ShadowAnyone.com. I'm the creator of the Investigator's Ultimate Guide series, which is premium private investigator training from someone who's been there and done that. Is private investigation work cool? Is it cool to be a private investigator? There's two answers. There's the outside answer and the inside answer. For outsiders, absolutely. They're fascinated. They love it. I don't know if you've ever heard the phrase elevator pitch. This is a very short thing that you can say to people as if you just had the moments, the seconds you were riding in an elevator with them in order to sell your services. Now, a lot of industries work very hard to craft their elevator pitch. Realtors, for example, if someone says at a party, ask a real estate agent, what do you do? And they say, oh, I'm a real estate agent. The answer that they always get is, oh, my sister-in-law does that, or oh, my brother does that, or whatever. It does not move your business forward at all. One real estate agent that I know of, when they ask, what do you do? He'll say, have you ever walked into a home and thought, oh, this is gorgeous. I would just love to have this home, but I don't think I can afford it. And the person will give a yes or no answer. If they say no, then he knows that this person is not a potential client for me, and he can move the conversation to totally unrelated things. If the person says, yes, I have walked into a home and thought it was gorgeous and wonderful, but didn't think I could afford it, the real estate agent's answer to that is, well, I help people get into homes like that. And now there's a certain amount of intrigue. If he says, I'm a real estate agent, they say, oh, my sister does that. If he gives his elevator pitch, then he's opened the conversation up to discern maybe this person is even a client. Weird thing about our industry, private investigators, I don't think we need an elevator pitch. I've never crafted one. I never used one. Because when people ask, what do you do for a living? If you tell them the truth, and certain times you don't want to, but if you tell them the truth, say, I'm a private investigator, ooh, that's interesting. I always thought I would be good at that. Now the conversation's open, even if it's open just from their perspective, but they'll talk about it for the rest of the party or all afternoon. You're in, right? Because it's cool from the outside. All right. You're watching this because you're one of the insiders. You probably already suspect this. Ain't that cool? Kinda is. I mean, it's neat. And here's what happens. There are only X number of types of cases we take. There are only X number of problems that we have. Maybe you have to get a witness statement from somebody who's refusing to talk to you. Maybe you have to track down somebody. Maybe you have to do a background check. All sorts of kind of interesting things we do. But over the years, and not that many years, right? Maybe the 2-year, 3-year mark, you kind of got your solutions worked out to these things. You've kind of got your magic phrases that you use. You've kind of got your sources and methods that you like to use. And there's just a half a dozen things, tools in your tool bag that these work for me regularly. So as interesting as the case might be individually, it's just another skip trace. It's just another person who won't talk to the interviewer. It's just another whatever. And you do begin to see the same things over and over again. And even the things you see over and over again, surveillances, for example, you run into the same variations that might be a problem. And the first time you encounter it, you have to come up with an interesting solution or learn an interesting solution. But after that, you kind of know it, and you can use that solution over and over again. The neat thing about this, in our industry, in life in general, but in our industry, when you come up against a problem, solving the problem, getting over the problem, makes you a better investigator, makes you a better security person, loss prevention, repo, whatever it might be. And that's neat and that's cool. But it happens less and less in our industry because as you get better and better, you really are, I've mentioned this before, just that 1% better. You're looking to just get 1% better, and it's hard to pick up that 1% as you get better and better. Where am I going to learn a new phrase to use to unlock this person when they don't want to talk to me? Where am I going to learn a source or method for something that a new address, or I have this telephone number, I'm having trouble cracking it, turning it around. What's another source I could use? Well, at the 3, 4, 5 year mark into this industry, yeah, you've tried a lot of ways to crack phone numbers. And it's not until you hit that brick wall that you really kind of are forced to find one more. So things become routine, I guess would be the best way to say it. It's kind of still cool what we do, but it does become routine. So we don't see how cool it is. Shortest answer possible, is being a private investigator cool? Yeah, it is. Let's face it, it is. But it does become routine after a while. But don't let that make you drop your guard and come up with something dangerous. Keep yourself safe. But 2, don't forget how cool and interesting things we do really are. In the meantime, this is Larry Kaye with ShadowAnyone.com. Remember, do the right thing, even if it's the hard thing.